Congratulations! You have South Poll calves to register, and they may be the first ones you've had. How exciting! For this video, we're going to assume that you know the sire to those calves. If you don't and need a DNA sample, we have another video for you showing you how. We'll put a link to it below this video. Your first option is to go to the South Poll website and download either the Excel or a PDF file, fill them out, and submit them to the South Poll office. But that's probably not why you're watching this video. You'd like to know how to do the registry online. I'm Kara Jones, one of the owners of Hoof and Hide LLC in Athens, Texas. We have a grass-fed operation. We raise registered South Poll cattle and Suffolk Punch horses. Today we're going to be talking about how to register your South Poll calves in the registry. I've got open for you here the main page of the South Poll website. If we go over to the menu here, Cattle, and then choose Cattle Registration, that's going to bring us into the login screen. On the Cattle Registration screen we have two choices, Cattle Registration and Search Registry. If you are looking to find some cattle that are already registered, find their records, you would search the registry. If you are looking to add new calves that you might have had this year, then you would search on Cattle Registration. This brings us to the login screen. I've already gone ahead and logged in, and here are some of my records. Today we're going to be adding calf 2221. This is the information that I'm going to need to enter this calf in the system. What you're seeing down below is a report that I generated out of some software called Cattle Max. I really like it because its reporting functions are fabulous. This is a report that I modified to get all the information that I needed to enter into the registry. Makes it really easy. Going back to the registry here, we're going to add our calf. We're going to click on the calving sheet, and I'm going to find one of two ways. I can either find the dam, find her under active dams, and then choose to register from that cow, or I can go to the calf crop. This is what I'm going to do today. Now here is my calf crop screen, and up here you'll see add a calf. That's what we're going to click on. Now I'm going to look for that dam's registration number. She's already in the South Poll registry. The dam for this calf, this is right down here at the bottom. You'll see her registry number. This is her ear tag number. What we're looking for here is her registry number. I'm going to type that in for you. It should autofill, and I want to make sure that this ear tag number that pops up matches my records for her ear tag number. Make sure I didn't make any transposition errors or select the wrong registry number. Now I'm going to put in the calf ID. That's its ear tag number. Here's my calf ear tag number right here. Let's type that in. And now I'm going to put in the calf name. There's a naming convention that the South Poll Registry prefers you to use, and you start with your ranch identifier. For me, Hoof and Hide is HAH. This was assigned by the South Poll Grass Cattle Association. Next, we put in the ear tag of the sire. For this calf, you'll see here down here, sire ear tag number is 325. Put a space. Then we'll put in the ear tag of the dam, 13912. You'll see that for my records down here. And then we're going to put in the ear tag number of the calf, 2221. In the next field here, we're going to enter the sire's registration number. You'll find that in my records straight down here. This sire is 38605. I want to make sure that it autofills, and I'm going to double check that that is the correct sire. You'll see that it ends with his ear tag number, 325. That matches my ear tag number. Next, we're going to say that yes, we would like to register this animal. And then we're going to put in its birth date. You'll see for this calf, the birth date is 1/26/2022. I'm going to type that in for you. And next I'm going to let it know that this is a cow. The reason that I don't have this on this report is that I had generated the report for my heifer calves only, and so I didn't put a column in that told me whether it was a bull or a cow. The color here, I'm going to choose red. See in my records I've recorded that it's a medium red. There's some other choices here. You'll see red white face. Red white face will cover if you have a bald face. If you have anything with a red, you'll see a red white face, a red mott face. But for I'm just going to choose red. My animal is polled. I didn't know that it had horns, so majority of my animals are polled. It was not a twin, so I'm not going to check this box. Service type. We're talking about breeding. We're talking about natural service, where you've put a bull into the pasture, or AI, artificial insemination. This animal was the result of natural service. A disposal would be if your animal had died, or if you had sold it, or if for some other reason you didn't own it anymore. BW stands for birth weight. I'm going to come down here on this animal. My birth weight was 68 pounds. Enter 68. I'm not entering any information about birth weight groups and whatnot. I have those in my own personal records, but I'm not entering those into the registry. WW would be weaning weight. This animal is not old enough to be weaned. YW would be yearling weight. This animal is again not old enough to be a yearling yet. Calving ease. We're talking about when this calf was born. Did it need any assistance? Mine was a calving ease of 1. This was an unassisted birth. I think you can check with the registry and find what the numbers are. I will try to find them and post them here. I don't have them in front of me at this time, but it goes different degrees. Unassisted, an easy pull, I think a hard pull, and I don't remember what the 4 and 5 are. I so rarely have an assisted birth that those aren't things that I'm concerned with. And now if we've completed everything, we're going to take one more look over, make sure we got everything filled out completely and correctly, and then we're going to say save. It tells us the record was added. Now we're not done yet. We're going to head back over to our calving sheet by closing this tab. And when we get done entering everything, we need to come back to this calf crop. You'll need to do this if you're entering calves for multiple calf crops. You'll need to do it for each of the years, but I'm just entering the 2022s right now. You go to proceed to calf crop, and once you have put in all of the animals that you're going to be doing at that time, then go ahead and sync. I'm not clicking this right now because I've got a few more animals to go ahead and enter, but the association and registry will not be aware that you have entered these animals and are asking for them to be registered until you go ahead and sync. Once you've submitted your registrations in the registry software, it's always a good idea to shoot an email to the South Poll office letting them know how many cattle registrations you've submitted. That way, if one gets hung up in the software, they can locate it and help you. If you have questions about the registration process that we haven't addressed, the South Poll Association office is a great resource. You will need to contact them if you are not yet a member in order to get a member number. If you're registering calves from cattle or semen that you purchased from us, we may be able to help you as well.